Welcome to the page. It's Mike with As Prescribed Media. And what I want to do is I want to walk you through a little process that we like to call our lead generation system here at As Prescribed Media, which is working to get local businesses tons and tons and tons of high quality leads. So without further ado, I want to get you started. What you see on your screen here is a quick overview of what you're going to be seeing. Now, this system produces far more results than what you'll ever invest into it. It's some of the cheapest leads that you'll ever get, and it's some of the most highly trafficked or highly targeted traffic that you'll ever be able to produce. Now, just a quick overview, how it's going to start is we're going to use social media such as Facebook. And you probably ask, well, why Facebook? Does Facebook even work? Yes, Facebook works. Facebook has 2.63 billion active users per month. That's literally insane. And not only that, but you have the ability to filter through and pick and choose and pinpoint exactly what interest and what target audience that you want to do. So once you have the target audience in mind and the people who are already buying from you, it's so simple to just start generating more highly targeted traffic to your business. And how we're going to do it as a quick overview is we're going to take leads from social media and we're going to funnel them through a money-making website. Now, you're probably like, what the heck is a money-making website? It's the exact opposite of what you're probably currently used to. What you're currently probably used to is seeing like a website. Have you ever gone to somebody's website and it's just been like so lost? Like you land on a homepage and you're like, okay, where do I go from here? And next thing you know, you're 15 minutes into it and you're like, my kid's got to get to practice. I got to get to the office. I got to get to work. I got another client, whatever it may be. And you didn't even really get done what you wanted to do. Those days are over. So what I want to introduce to you is the money-making website. So how it's going to work, I'm going to show you how we're going to get the leads, where the leads are going to go, and what's going to happen after that. And this is only going to take a couple of minutes. If you stick with us to the end, I'll include some super exclusive bonuses only limited to the people who watch this video. So if you're in, let's get started. So from you can see here, this is where your traffic is going to be coming from. And the traffic is going to be coming from Facebook. And how we're going to do that is we're going to go into the ads manager, which is if you have a business, you're going to have to set up a business account, which is super simple, super easy. And then from there, you're going to go into the ads manager. Let me grab a drink. So from ads manager, you're going to want to go through what's called the consideration phase. So all this is just to really zone in on a couple things: traffic, engagement, video views, and conversions. Conversions is going to be used on what's called a retarget, but for just starting out in cold and getting people there, you're going to want to look at the traffic and engagement. So we're going to choose traffic for this. We're going to set up a test campaign and ignore this and hit continue. And once you hit continue, it takes you over here to set up what's called the ad set. So you got campaign, and you got your ad sets, and then within those, you have your ads. So we're going to set up 1, 1, and 1. So here we're in the ad set. We're going to name it. And then from here, you get to choose your audience. Now, for this example, I started to use a local CrossFit gym in the Pittsburgh area. So if you're here, cool. If not, this one can work for anywhere. So you'll literally just type in the location. You can put a business address. You can put whatever it is. So say if you're at like 123 Main Street, in downtown Pittsburgh, you can put that, and then you can target the distance that you want to search around that. So if you want to go 25, 30, 40, we'll do 50 miles. Like we'll just max it out. But for this stake, we're going to go 25 miles because we want people to come to our gym. All right. So from here, we're going to go down. We're going to choose our audience, 21 to 65 plus. That's fine, because what we want to do is we want to start broad. We want to give the Facebook algorithm as much information as possible because it's super smart, and the more information it has, the smarter it gets. And then as we run it, it'll start to dial in and really center focus and drive your ad spend to exactly the customers you need. And then from here, remember, anytime you type something in here, so say if you type in, say, CrossFit, it'll come up, you'll have interest, then you'll have sometimes you'll have job titles, whatever. So you can really target exactly what you want. But for this demonstration, we went ahead and targeted the household income in the top 10 to 25% of the zip codes and the top 5%. And we also targeted people who are business owners, CEOs, managing directors, real estate entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs in general, because we really want to focus in on that group because we feel like that's more along the lines of that would fit for this demonstration. For CrossFit Gym, have the time and the funds to afford the membership. So you can see here what your potential reach is, potentially 280,000 people. That's 280,000 targeted people. So they are within this income bracket, and they match one of these job titles, and they could possibly be a real estate entrepreneur, and they're into entrepreneurship. So if you want to narrow it down more, you can narrow it, and then what that would do, that would be like entrepreneur or real estate entrepreneur or yoga instructor. You can see where I'm going with that. So we'll scroll down, and we're going to choose the placement. I always choose to edit the placement. You can choose automatic, but really you don't need to. You'll get the most bang for your buck this way. So we're going to choose mobile only because most people are on their phones nowadays. But then again, I recommend testing both. It automatically selects all this, but I deselected it ahead of time. We just want the Facebook news feed, the stories, deselect Instagram. If you want to do that separate. Audience network is basically like all the associated advertisers that are associated with Facebook. Don't really waste your money on that. And I left Messenger because Messenger is super hot right now. So once you got all that done, we're going to scroll down here and we're going to set our budget. We're going to set the optimized delivery for landing page because we're going to be sending them to a landing page, and the daily budget of, you could do $5, but we're going to do, for this sake, $10 a day. Let's go $15 a day. So as you can see, I'll slide this over. That's your estimated views per day on your landing page, and that's the estimated reach per day. So that's literally, you spend $15, you can reach up to 2,500 people in a single day, and you can get up to 134 people on your website just by spending $15. And the crazy thing is, it gets cheaper over time because the smarter the algorithm gets, the cheaper the ad delivery cost gets. So I'm going to move back over here, and then we'll hit continue, and it'll take us to the ad. All right, now from the ad, you're going to name it. You'll choose a Facebook page that's associated with. Now you can choose between carousel, which will be multiple images, single image, or like a collection or anything like that. But for simple purposes, we're going to do one single image. I just chose a stock image, but of course you're going to want to choose something super appealing to your business, whether it's a gym or people working out, or it's a tour of the gym, which would work awesome because you can do video as well. But we're just going to do that. So this is what it'll look like. Check out this awesome offer. You'll want to write up some caption there. This will be where your website shows. Your headline, only 8 spots left. So say if you're a gym and you want to offer some type of free introductory course, whatever value is, this is where you would do that. You would advertise like for limited time only, get an introductory course plus a t-shirt plus something else, and say it has like a $197 value, yours free, or if you want to give away like a month membership or whatever it is, and include within that an introductory course, which would be super awesome because it probably has at least a $300 value, which would really generate the lead. So you want to put something in your value ladder that has some appeal, like eye appeal and catch appeal. And speaking of value ladder, how this is working is you're setting this up basically so you have a low ticket item that gets their attention. Once they're in the door, Then you can bump them up. So say for a gym, so you got the free intro, and then you bump them into a beginner course, and then you get them into a group course. And then from there, you try to sell them into a personal training 101. Now you can see how you walk the client and the relationship up the value ladder. But the most important thing is just getting them through the door. And that all leads to this offer right here. So from there, you got everything. You'll set your pixel, which I'll explain later. And then everything's good to go. You'll hit confirm, and then everything will be live. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this thing. Now we're on this screen. So say any traffic that comes in is going to land on what's called a landing page. And now from there, we're going to collect their information. So we're going to, whatever we're offering on the, whatever you offer on the ad, you want to offer on the landing page. So whenever they click to the landing page, they see that offer. And how they get that is then they opt in. And now once they opt in, you want to collect their name, email, and phone number. Because from that, that's what's powerful, because you have the ability to retarget them and email them. So what they'll do is they'll land on a landing page. Super simple. I'll show you what it is. And then you'll collect their information, and then they'll be sent to a thank you page, which then their email will be collected, their name and everything else, and then it'll be sent to you via text message or email delivery or whatever you choose. And now you can follow up with them and then call them within the first 24 to 36 hours of them opting in, and then give them the ability to schedule a time for their first introductory session or whatever your offer might be. So you see the value in this. So you're not just putting up a billboard on the side of the road and hoping people call. You're targeting the customer. You're targeting the exact client that you want, whether it's a patient, whether it's a client. This could work for any business, whether it's a dentist and a teeth whitening, or whether it's a car lot and they're offering like a test drive plus this, plus whatever. Like, it can literally work for anything. So you're taking your ideal hyper-focused client and you're creating an ad, right? And then you're sending the traffic from that ad to a landing page. That landing page is just like this. So you can see for a teeth whitening, $77 exam teeth whitening, a $280 value, only 50 voucher available. So they enter the name, email, phone number. And once you click give me the voucher, that information is then sent and stored in the cloud. So now you have the ability to then email them whatever. So you also set up an email campaign that automatically will send them the voucher. So once they click it, they'll be sent to what's called the thank you page. Now here's where they say thank you and your opportunity that they can call your office, or you'll also have their information collected so your office can then follow up with them immediately. And then you can put on here just say that you can basically type whatever you want, say offer this special code or whatever it may be. But they'll also get this sent to their email, so that way they have kind of like a double reminder. So just going back to here, you can see the traffic comes in from the high traffic source, and then they're funneled to the landing page where they're opt in, to the thank you page, and then to your business. They're literally funneled exactly how you want them to do. It's so simple. They don't get confused. It is what it is. And you have the ability to control the traffic. Now, the beautiful thing is this can all work on autopilot for you. You don't have to sit here and like maintenance it or anything else like that. And whether you want to do it or not, but we do all of this for you. So say if you're confused and you really don't want to do all this, and you don't want to learn how to do Facebook ads, you don't want to learn how to build all these, that's fine. Because you came to this training and you stay to the end, this is what I want to offer you. So what we could do is to do all this. So you have the ability to create sales pages, upsells, downsells, whatever. This can get as super cool, complex, or simple as you want it to be. We will build this. So what you're looking here, like, we will build this system out for you so that literally all you have to do is just take the phone calls on the other end or follow up with the calls. We'll work with the systems in your office. We'll work with training the front desk. We'll work with getting the leads to you, however you want to do. We'll work with literally creating a hyper-focused, custom-tailored system done for you in your office or your business, whatever it may be. So literally, because we know that there's 3 steps. You come in, we want to patch the current gaps in your marketing system. So that way that nothing squeezes through the cracks. And then from 2, we want to systemize the profits. And then from 3, we're going to max it out. So 1, 2, and 3, we have the ability to do. Now, if this is something you're looking to do, I can just tell you right now, this system alone, this funnel, sells for $10,000. This is a $10,000 value here. Plus the marketing is an extra $4,000 a month value. But because you stayed, we're going to offer you this. For 14 days, we will build you out a funnel, custom tailored to you. We will design the ad set for you completely for free. That's right. That's 0 cost. So literally, you can do all this. You can get all the results. So say if after 14 days you don't want to do business, that's fine. We shut it down right there, and every result that was received is yours to keep, and we part ways. But a $10,000 system, yours completely free for the 14 days. That means you could try us out. You can run us through the ringer. You could do whatever you want. Like, you can literally see exactly what we're all about, because we believe in delivering value first. We want you to see that we have the ability to provide for you. That way that you can continue doing what you do, and that's serving your clients in the best possible way that you possibly can. So if that's something that interests you, then all you have to do is just, if you're on the website, just fill out the information on the side here. There's a little application box. Just put your name and information, and then you'll be taken to the next page where you have the ability to select what day best fits you, and then we'll call you and we'll set up the opportunity. We'll come in and we'll set up this free offer. Just whenever you talk to us, let us know that you had seen us on this free training. Just mention the free training, and we'll go ahead and honor that free limited time value. So that's 14 days free, no $10,000 needed, no credit card needed. Just literally all you have to do is pay for the ad spend, and that's usually $150 or whatever you feel comfortable. Now, this isn't for everybody. If you're not ready to market, if you're not in a position, if you're brand new, don't waste your time. Like, don't waste our time. Don't waste your time. We want to work with people who are super focused in getting results, who are ready to get the results they're after, who can actually handle a large influx of patients. I mean, we see sometimes there's 65 new patients coming in a month. We've seen dozens and dozens and dozens of results. So you literally have the ability to control what comes through the door. So if you're somebody who's ready to grow and scale your business, then fill out the information on the side here and we'll get started. And I'll also include this custom Excel file, which is an ROI calculator, to see if it's smart to work with us. So whenever you fill out your information, you'll be emailed this as well. Then you can see that you can also calculate the lifetime value of your customer. So that way you can see what type of marketing expenses make sense for your business. So I know, one more thing before you go. Everything I just discussed here is a high-level overview. So what I want to do is I want to include our local domination blueprint, right? The local market domination blueprint. And it walks you through exactly step by step everything that we just discussed. So from the campaign to the ad set to the ad, everything you need to do. So what I've given you enough value and enough information here, so whether or not you choose to work with us is completely up to you. But if you're ready to get started, just fill out your information, click the button below, and on the next page, you can set up there's a calendar, and you can set up the best day for us to give you a call and come in and start working with you and seeing if we're a good fit for you and if you're a good fit for us. Now, I just wanted to say again, thank you for taking the time, and I look forward to serving you. Take care.